We got 3 big old debuts here in the Dean's List today, people. Dean Project Frggin dope. Beefy points, Frggin, yeah.
Welcome back to the Dean's List. My name is Munchie, the straight-edge Nutcracker. Hit that like as I introduce your high host, Dan Frampton.
Frggin dope, Munchie.
Friggin' dope, Dan.
Alright, okay, let's give out some beefy points, shall we? We're going to start here at the 10th place spot, as we always do here on the Dean's List, and we're going to give out one lousy point to WillyMac for his video on Suzy Lou. And he was talking about a very controversial subject, a subject that was getting creators, you know, fucking flagged all over the place. He was talking about Suzy Lou's forehead. How risky, how badass is that to jump onto the internet and talk about the most taboo subject going right now, somebody's forehead? WillyMac, here's 1 point. Now, in the land of music commentary, there's a few names bouncing around, but the guy coming in here at number 9 that I'm giving 2 points to, his name is Nate the Mate. And he does kind of mostly like voiceover, video essay style things these days. It used to be more so like an iPhone in a car kind of vibe that he used to have, but now it's like a really well edited thing. And he went into the controversy and all the stuff surrounding the band Jank. They were a really promising pop punk band, kind of fucking like emo, kind of DIY band from a couple years ago, and they were making a lot of waves. And then there was like the shitty controversy, and then they were no more. And like Nate the Mate's like deep dive on that was really sick. Should have been higher up on this list now that I'm looking at who's here, but whatever. Here's 2 points to you. At number 8, we're going to give Anthony Fantano 3 points for him talking about 6ix9ine. Now, it wasn't like the 6ix9ine story that he was mostly talking about that everyone was talking about. No. 6ix9ine went to donate $200,000 to a charity, but that charity refused the money. They denied the money. They were like, 6ix9ine, we don't want your money. And at first, I kind of laughed at that. You know, I was like, no one wants you around, 6ix9ine. But then Anthony Fantano's take on it was a lot more like level-headed than my like stoner brain could handle. And he was more correct about this situation than I was, because that charity really should have taken that money because it really would have helped out a whole lot no matter who it was from. All right, here at number 7, we're doing something that I've never, ever done on the Dean's List. So this is kind of risky because this was a collaboration video. Now, normally when there's a collaboration video, all the points are going to go to the main creator of the channel or whatever. But this time, I'm not going to do that because both collaborators, in my view, contributed about the same amount to this video. So who am I talking about at number 7? Picking up 4 points each, we got Aubrey and The Right Opinion. They came on and they talked about Shallon Lester and her like toxic behavior online. And they both had their part in the video. So here we go. We're giving them 4 points each. At number 6, picking up 5 points, he had 2 videos last week that were fucking sick. We got Whang. Here we go, we're about halfway through the list. We already had 2 debuts. Who were they? They were Nate the Mate and WillyMac. Welcome to the fray, boys. Welcome to the Dean's List. But we still got one more debut. Oh, in the top 5 of the Dean's List this week. Who is it? Okay, right now we're going to be talking about the number 5 spot. Getting 6 points is our boy Critical. He had a pretty good week last week. I'm not going to get into all the ins and outs of all the friggin' videos that he uploaded, but I'll leave some links down there in the description. I suggest you probably go check him out. Oh, and I'd also like to mention here, while I'm talking about Critical, some people actually saw the thumbnail for my apology video to him and took it seriously. If they watched the whole video, I guess they would have found out that it wasn't a serious apology, but I came on and I gave Critical 10 bonus points for forgetting about him last week. Okay, so this video that I'm going to talk about here at the number 4 spot, picking up 7 points, is an example of a collaboration where the creator of the channel owner, gets all the points of it because the collab really just enhanced that video. And who am I talking about? I'm talking about Eddy Burback featuring Gooden. In this video, Eddy was going on about how people were stealing his merch design because it's a really sick but kind of simple merch design. So if you just search it up on Google, other people are coming up at the top of the page, and that's just not cool. And Eddy just needed to, like, you know, talk about that for a little bit because he's getting a little bit ripped off. And who else got ripped off a bunch with their merch design? Drew Gooden. So he added a really good point of view to this whole conversation. But I was pretty shocked to learn that Drew Gooden is actually like a few years older than Eddy Burback. If I'm gonna put them side by side here, who do you think looks older? I'm like both of these guys' grandfather. At number 3, we're gonna give 8 points to JonTron for his video about Kid Nation. It was a reality show that happened like years ago, but he just found out about it, and I just found out about it through JonTron. And basically what Kid Nation was a reality show. It was kind of like Survivor, except for they found an old town, and it was just supposed to be all kids. All right, all these like pilgrims, they evacuated this town because it wasn't fit for living. So this reality TV show thought, well, it's an abandoned town. I guess kids could make this better than these old pilgrims. So, I don't know, JonTron's video on that was pretty funny. And I'm not going to actually watch the Kid Nation show. So if you're watching it, I want to hear about it. All right, the number 2 spot was going to be the number 1 spot. This was a 5-star video that Lewis Spears put out to pick himself up 9 beefy points. It still doesn't make him officially the comedian of the year based on the points that I give out here on the Dean's List, but this video that Lewis Spears did on the Karen meme, amazing. It wasn't the first time that I was going to hear about the Karen meme. It's certainly not going to be the last time I hear about the Karen meme, but it was the funniest time I heard about the Karen meme. He nailed everything. He did such a good job on it. Lewis Spears, I love your YouTube videos, man. Whoa, okay, bro, this number 1 spot, it broke the Dean's List in more ways than one. The first way that it broke the Dean's List is it's not even created by a YouTube creator, okay? And the second reason why it broke the Dean's List is because it like shattered all the criteria, and I ended up giving this thing 6 friggin' stars. Now, what video could break the Dean's List like that? What creator could possibly break the Dean's List like that? And I'll tell you right now, famous dick wrestler Joey Ryan broke the Dean's List, coming in at number 1, picking up 10 beefy points for his Wrestlestock 68 video. Now, this video was so funny. It was like a short comedy movie, okay? And we had Damian Sandow in there. We had Judd Hirsch from the sitcom Taxi making an appearance. I didn't know this guy was still hireable, and it was amazing, mind-blowing stuff to see him in this funny little thing. Yeah, so I would pretty much say that this is the video of the year so far. I can't recommend it enough, bro. Go down to the description and find it and watch it for your friggin' self. You don't have to be known primarily as a YouTuber to be featured on the Dean's List, nah. You just need to put out good independent DIY content on the internet, on the platform, and you'll have a good shot at it. Cause here comes Joey Ryan, making me laugh and taking me to places I never thought I'd go. These are my final thoughts. My final thoughts. Yeah, my final thoughts are that you just need to put out banger videos. Alright, so it looks like we have a tie at number 1 with 67 points. Donna and Charlie of Psych IRL and Critical combined are at number 1 with 67 there. At number 2, Brad Hall with 63. Wavy Web Surf with 60 points down there below that. Fantano picking up so many beefy points this year. He's at 55 points at number 4. Leon Lush below that at number 5 with 52 points, okay? And then Whang, 51 points. We got Whang there at number 6. Number 7, we're talking about Finn McKenty. He's got 2 channels. Both those channels are banging out the fucking sick content. And then we got Amanda the Jedi at number 8, Gus Johnson at number 9, JJ McCullough at number 10, and the Dean's List is looking pretty fucking sick this year. There are many genres, there are many categories, there are many types of YouTube videos, okay? I've divided them into 21 different categories, and I'm going to be giving the 6th month awards. Who's doing the best so far this year? That video's coming up soon, and then by the end of the year, we'll see if those official awards, when I give out the Dean Queens for these categories, we'll see if it changes or if it stays the same. Okay, well, thank you for watching that load of horseshit that I call content. If for whatever reason you enjoyed it, scroll on down there and spank a little like on it for me. Kind of helps out the channel a whole lot. I want to try to get this thing to 20 likes, okay? When I say that, sometimes it gets to 20 likes, and sometimes it really does not get to 20 likes. So let's, please and thank you, get this thing up to 20 likes. If you want the updates of when the videos are happening, of what's coming out, when it's coming out, you're going to want to follow me on Twitter, and that's Dean Project Rock over there. And I also kind of sort of use Instagram, and over there it's Dean Project. I know it's confusing, they should be the same thing, but they're just not. Doesn't matter. Those are the two social media links that you should probably be following if you want to contact me, if you want to fucking suggest something to me, or if you want the Dean Project updates. Dean Project, press a like. Dean Project, then subscribe. Dean Project, Patreon, yeah. Dean Project, press a like. Dean Project, then subscribe. Dean Project, Patreon, yeah.